Hey everyone, welcome to another video here on my beauty channel. This video is the perfect palette tag. I have seen some of my favorite YouTubers doing this tag and I thought it was just a fun idea, and I actually watched the original video. This mother and daughter duo created this tag and I just think it is amazing. Basically, it's just 8 questions about the palettes you own. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first question in the tag is, what palette has the best packaging? Mine is a tie between the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. I mean, hello, look how gorgeous this palette is. And the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I freaking love this packaging. It is so gorgeous. The next question is, what palette has the best color payoff? That would also have to go to the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. Holy crap, guys. These colors are amazing. My favorite one is this silver color called Jailbird. You barely have to touch the brush to that shadow for it to be all out pigmentation, silver color on your eyelid. Question number 3 is, what palette is your most versatile? And that would have to be this 32 color palette from e.l.f. Love this palette. As you can see, I hit pan on a couple of these. These colors are pigmented. Truly a nice quality for your $5 that you spend on this. You have a wider range of colors, bright colors, neutrals, silvers to black, and you can create any kind of look that you want with this. It is perfect. Question number 4 is, what palette is best for traveling? So I'm going to go again with my e.l.f. 32 color palette because, like I said, you have colors, smoky colors with the grays, and you have some neutral colors as well to create a wide variety of looks. But I also have to include the Naked and the Naked 2 palette. And the soon to be Naked 3, because holy crap, I'm so excited for that. Anyways, the Naked palette has a lot more warmer tones to it, but you can create so many different looks with this palette. And then if you like the cooler tones, the Naked 2 would be where it's at for you. But of course I have both and I love both, and again, you can create a wide variety of looks with either one of those, so you could just take one and be done. Question number 5 is, what palette was your biggest regret? I actually don't have mine because I took it back to the store, but it was the Lorac Pro palette. Ugh, I hated that palette. There was no pigmentation. It blended, but I think it blended too much because all the colors looked exactly the same, even though they were supposed to be different colors, of course, and I just did not like that palette at all. I tried it 2 or 3 times and then decided to take it back and get my $40 back, because for an expensive palette, a semi-expensive palette like that, you should be in love with it from the get-go, and I was. Number 6 is, what palette has the best color names? I have to give this to Too Faced. I have their Natural Eye palette, which has names like Push Up, Erotica, Honey Pot, Nude Beach, Silk Teddy. I also have the Matte Eye palette that is a little bit, this one isn't like risque at all. You have Tufted Suede, Chinchilla, Coffee Bean, London Fog, Pebbles, Vintage Violet, and then you have kind of the raciest of the palettes, which is the Boudoir Eyes palette with names like Birthday Suit, Satin Sheets, In the Buff, Fuzzy Handcuffs, Garter Belt, Lamp Dance, French Tickler. Part of the reason I actually bought this palette was because the names were just so funny and risque. This actually was the very first high-end makeup palette that I bought, and totally in love with it. Also, the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette, you have Gangsta, Instigator, Badass, Dainty, Totally Fetch, Miss Sparkles, and Jailbird, that beautiful silver there. Too Faced just does an amazing job naming their shadows. Question number 7 is, what is your least used palette? I'm going to have to go with every single one of my BH Cosmetics palettes. I have the 88 Neutral palette, the 120 color 4th edition palette, the 88 Tropical Shimmer palette, and the 120 color palette 5th edition. I love BH Cosmetics palettes. I really do. I actually do like these palettes, and I mean, look, they're so gorgeous. Like, the colors are gorgeous. I just don't tend to reach for them very often for whatever reason. I will use the neutral palette, the 88 Neutral palette, to do my Redskins makeup occasionally, but I tend to not gravitate towards those for some reason. And question number 8, what is your most used, most loved, have to have it with you on a desert island palette? And I have a 3-way tie, and it is the Naked or the Naked 2 palette or the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette. Love all 3 of these. I tend to grab the Naked and the Naked 2 most often, but I do absolutely love the Boudoir Eyes palette, and if I was stuck on a desert island and I only had this palette, I wouldn't be sad. Well, I would be sad because I didn't have my other palettes, but you know what I mean. That does it for the perfect palette tag. I absolutely loved this tag. So fun to watch everyone who has done this tag and just to see what they love and what they don't. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you would like, please answer these questions in the comment section below, or you can tweet me a video response. All the links to my social media sites are down in the description box below for you, so it is easy to find me. And also the links to my other channels here on YouTube are also down there for you guys to enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. So make sure to check out the